Hey fellow Brick Fanatics, DJ Bricks here, back for another LEGO review, and today I have a LEGO 2022 Marvel Spidey and His Amazing Friends set. This is Hulk vs. Rhino Truck Showdown. It is set number 10782, comes with 110 pieces, is aimed at that 4+ building age range, so simplified building, and it does cost about roughly $20 here in America, and it does feature our first Rhino figure, an actual minifigure version of that classic Spidey villain for the first time in quite a while. I know we got that mech a while back, but without further ado, let's get into this set and start deconstructing it, seeing how it stacks up. Starting as always with the minifigures. Alright, so looking at the first minifigure, of course it's Spidey, based off his appearance in these new Spidey and His Amazing Friends TV show. For accessory, he comes with that web piece that's been introduced for this entire sub-theme, where it's got a hinge bar at the end to be clipped onto things, clips on the other side to hold onto the bars, and if you get two of those, as I've shown in previous videos, you can pretty much put them together and trap an enemy or something, and it has a stud on the side that you can attach that web piece to. But going over the actual figure real quick, he's got the small mid-sized legs with the hinge in a blue color. That's just to go with the entire style of the TV show that this is based on. And his torso as well and head print are kind of simplified versions of his iconic costume. Again, going with that whole style of the TV show, and back torso printing reflects that as well. It's all very nicely printed, especially the eyes that have that little gray behind them, just to keep the white of the eyes more opaque, as previous Spider-Mans have frequently had that problem. And then looking at the next figure, we got a Hulk figure as a minifigure. He does come with normal size legs compared to the rest of the figures here. I assume that's just to make him look bigger than all the other characters and more like the Hulk. Those legs are dual molded. They got nice purple at the top, green at the bottom. The torso print is very cartoony. Like it is it does have his muscles, but it's very shaded and it's very simplified, going for that cartoony aspect. Same with the back definition for the muscles there. And then going up here to the head, he does come with that zombie businessman hairpiece in a black color. We haven't gotten that since, I think, one of the Ninjago CMF lines where we got it, but it is here in a mainline set and it looks really good. And then his face has the normal cartoony style that the rest of this line pretty much has, where it's just very simplified, very childlike. That's pretty much par for the course with Hulk's based off of, aimed at really young kids. They more go for like the Jolly Green Giant look for the Hulk, and that's pretty much par for the course. Again, alternate face here just has a pure smile, so no rage. Again, going with that Jolly Green Giant look for the Hulk, aimed at little kids. Last figure, of course, best for last, our first minifigure for the Rhino. We previously got him in like a mech, and it's been a while since we got this classic Spidey villain, honestly. So getting into it, playing got him legs there, nothing new. That torso is in a lighter silver color, that pearl silver. It's not flat gray, and it's got very nice printing on there for the detail of his suit. Again, like the Hulk, it's normal legs, just I assume make him look bigger than the actual main line heroes. And then on the back there, you got a nice printing for the back ridges of his armor. But going up to the head, you have this nice new exclusive mold for the top of his Rhino suit, where you got some nice shoulder pads molding, and you got the helmet and the horns. The horns aren't dual molded; they are painted on. They are well painted, so they don't rub off easily, but they are still painted nonetheless. You have that window there showing his face that is easily removable, and then you can get a good look at his face again, going for that wholly cartoony style that these sets go for, and you can see the back of his torso printing a little bit better without that armor on. Unfortunately, he does not come with an alternate face, and that is a big missed opportunity for me, considering the Hulk had one, but I'm fine with the face he does have. I just really would have liked to have seen like a scared or slightly more angry face, but that pretty much does the job. Looking at the complete build of the set, everything went by super quickly. Again, it's a 4+ set, not much to the build here, pretty quick and easy to build, but we'll get into that in a minute. But what you do build, you get a car each for Hulk and Rhino, and then you get like this weird jetpack thing for Spider-Man, and then a couple sub-assemblies. So taking a look at the two smaller sub-assemblies first. First up, you got a trash can here in a gray, and inside is a full hot dog. I mean, who throws away a whole hot dog? That is just wasteful to me. So that is very bad, but you can use that hot dog in your play scenarios, I guess. And then the other thing, what Rhino is trying to steal here is this is supposed to be a safe in a bank, but they don't give you the rest of the bank here. They just give you this little vault build. Has some nice detail in it with these bars for some play, and you can take Spidey's web here and attach it if you want, just to stop Rhino from stealing it, and that works on either side. But this just entirely pops out. That's to deal with the play feature with the Rhino's vehicle. We'll get to in a minute. But inside the goods that he's stealing, you get a gold bar of gold, and you get a red gem. So pretty valuable stuff to steal. And that just slides back in there like that. You get this weird little jetpack thing for Spidey. Pretty much all you do. It's built up with a handful of pieces, red and blue. You got some nice grills here, some orange cones attached to some flick fire missiles, and right here is just a spot to attach Spidey to it via his feet. He just sits on there like that, and you can fly him around. And these aren't just for decoration, they're flick fire missiles. I haven't seen these on a set in quite a while, actually, but you can just like Days of Old, just push them out, flick them, and fire them off. So you get a little bit more playability with that. And then looking at the Hulk's vehicle, it's predominantly purple. Considering his purple pants there, that is very fitting. It all uses that basic chassis just to get you started. Some engine details right there, a nice steering wheel, seat in gray there. You have a windscreen that is shorter than the average one. That is a new mold introduced specifically for the Spidey sets here. Front of the car, you have two big fig fists from the Hulk, and those are particularly rare in that color. just put onto the front of this vehicle to provide some actual punching, and then it's kind of Hulk's vehicle. Those can swivel just because they're integrated into technicals there, so you can actually move these around a little bit if you want to play with it in such a fashion, and kind of pose around. Do like that option there. It does have a nice seat there, again in gray. Hulk just sits in there fine. And then you have a bar plate at the back here, and you just attach Spidey's vehicle on there just to help, I guess, chase after Hulk there. It doesn't really work because Spidey just wants to fall back down with all the weight of the jetpack there. And then the Rhino's vehicle is built up pretty nice. Again, you use that same base building. You do use bigger wheels here. These big round plates instead. That makes it roll really smoothly and really nicely. So that's pretty good. You get this nice orange highlight going through here. Nice representation of the Rhino horn. You got a nice print there on the front. Again, juniors and 4+ sets generally have no stickers, so that is a nice print, and is actually nicely printed for once. You do actually have another print here that is a print we've had for a while. It's just been updated recently, so that is very nice. You have some nice plate part usage here with this part giving some nice armored shaping to the back of the vehicle. And then back here you have a little tailgate with an opening spot to put something, and we'll get into that in a minute. And you just have a seat there for Rhino here to sit. And as you can see, it wants to roll away from me, just how smooth those wheels actually are. This fit in there pretty nice, and he is pretty snug in there. He's a little bit raked forward just because of the topness of his armor here. Kind of rubs up against here, so it kind of pushes him forward a little bit, but that's no problem. And then you have this hinge here at the front, like all the other Amazing Spider-Man sets. That's just so you can web the vehicle and capture Rhino. What are we capturing him for? We'll get into that in a second. Bringing the save sub assembly back in. The whole play feature of this is you can take the Rhino's vehicle and charge and knock the safe out of the little holder that it's in. That's why it has the tile there. So you can kind of line it up, charge up, and charge, and depending on how hard you hit it, you have to hit it like really hard just to knock it all the way out. It kind of wants to get stuck on different parts of this build here, so you kind of had to hit this dead in the center and hit it really hard just to knock that out. But going back here, addressing this, you can take the save and have Rhino make off with his stuff there, and that's why you want to bud the vehicle up and stop him from stealing. And looking at the 2 whole extra pieces you get in this set, you pretty much get, as you see, an extra sausage, an extra gem. That's pretty much it. Looking at both instruction manuals, we get 2 whole of them for this small $20 100-piece set. This is a massive waste of paper in my opinion. First instruction booklet builds Spidey and his thing and Hulk's vehicle and whatnot. The whole reason why this is this many pages is you got the use your hands thing. And you have Hulk down there spawning the progress bar, and back of the instructions, it takes 59 pages to build those two little sub builds, so kind of a waste of paper there. And then you have a cross cell at the back of this one for the Mickey and Friends first wave, as well as the first wave of the Spidey sets, parts inventory, and the win at the back. And then you have a whole second book just for Rhino and the safe build. Again, this really is a waste of paper in my opinion. So you do have that blurb for the building app. You do have Rhino at the bottom displaying the actual size for this, and again, just a waste of paper. Dear God, this is a waste of paper. 59 pages of building there, and back of this one just has the rebuild of the world. But again, can't state this enough, waste of paper. So taking a look at the box, typical small $20 size here. You have that Amazing Friends design to the box that we've seen with the other sets, with the logo up there at the top, Disney Junior, a little promotional of the actual characters from the show, Spidey logo, 4+ there, big in the corner, just letting you know that it's a 4+ set. Nice product shot of the set. You have that brick comic motif that we've seen on the Marvel sets for about a year now. Top of the box features Hulk there, sporting the actual size reference, and then back of the box, as always, features a few different play features of the set, kind of uncommon for 4+ sets, but I suppose I wanted to show some of the play features with the gimmick of this set, as well as you got the whole entire layout of what you get with the 4+ set, as well as the little call out of how easy 4+ sets are to build. And then on the side of the box, before I forget, you do have that Lego-fied version of the promo image from the front of the box there. Going into my final thoughts for the set, build-wise, not really that many issues here. I think both vehicles are very nicely designed, both very well thought out. You get a little bit of sub-assemblies with that weird jetpack for Spider-Man. You got a little bit of a street. That safe build is pretty nice. Again, the play feature with it is kind of hit or miss. With the flexible parts, it kind of takes a lot of force to get that safe to come flying out. But it is pretty fun to keep ramming Rhino's vehicle into that build. That is super fun. Minifigure wise, Spidey's same as he is in the other sets, not really that much of a problem. Hulk is just pretty much really nicely done. Again, cartoony animated Jolly Green Giant version for the kiddies. And then Rhino here, first Rhino figure in quite a while. Does not disappoint very much. Really nice new head mold for the top of his armor. Very nice torso printing. I would have liked to have seen an alternate head. That is the one thing that is pretty much missing from that figure, in my opinion. Quality wise, again, I will continue to harp on this. The waste of paper in these 4+ sets is just insane. It is insane. So much paper just being wasted. I get the thing of making it easier for kids to build, but and this aimed at 4-year-olds. We're not quite adept at reading, but I feel like there's a better way of doing that than just wasting that much paper. Just show pans with parts in them, just to let you know to grab this piece, grab this piece. I feel like there's somehow a better way of doing that than that. That is just wasteful paper to me. And overall price, $20 for this. Of course, like all 4+ sets, part value is not really there. It never is. for the amount of stuff you get here at $20. You get two really well done vehicles here. You get a lot to play with. You get an exclusive mold with the Rhino's head there. You get some nice exclusive characters. So $20 for this. Yeah, very worth it. Very worth it. So all in all, this set does get a 9 out of 10 from me. Again, overall recommended. It's one of the best of this little sub theme here. Really well worth it for little kids, for ones who want the Hulk but you don't want to shell out that much money for the actual bigger sets that have the big fig. This is gonna fill that need. Comment below, let me know what you think. Always look forward to having a discussion with you guys, and like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. All that really helps out the channel. I don't know how much I need to state that. Really helps out the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, stack on.